my £300 MGF that I got off eBay. It's good for shits and giggles, but not much else. I need to stick another material in it again, but first thing I'm going to do is bleed the brakes out. I'm going to show you how to do that using an easy bleed. So first of all, I need to jack the vehicle up, remove the wheels, and get to the bleed points. The easy bleed system itself includes a reservoir which you fill with nice clean brake fluid, a cap that goes onto the vehicle's brake reservoir, and also the connector to the tyre. Now it does say max 20 psi, and it means that because if you've got a well inflated tyre on here, it will push it out, but the flat one I've taken off should be more than fine. So I'm just going to connect that up now, remove the cap off the brake reservoir without making too much mess. Keep a cloth handy to tidy things up. Brake fluid will corrode. Make sure that's stood up nice and straight and connect on. I don't think she will. What we have to do first is get the wheel off, make sure the vehicle is suitably jacked and chopped, and access the bleed point. I use a piece of pipe on here. That means I can see what state the fluid is coming out. And what I'm going to do is get a helper to pump the brakes for me whilst I open and close the bleed point. And this will pump any air, any dirt out of the hydraulic system. So be sure that the brake reservoir is full, and as you carry out this activity, make sure you keep on checking that it is full. I tried to do this with Easy Bleed, but I don't have the right cap for this, so we're just going to have to do this the old way. Okay, so now I've got my helper in the driver's seat, and he's going to push the brakes down when I ask him to. Aren't you?
Yes.
And he's going to release them when I ask him to. So back to the back. So push the brake down all the way, keep pressure on, and then I'm going to release this now. You don't have to try too hard. Tell me when it's all the way down.
I think I can.
We close that off. Now lift the brake.
Slowly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And apply the brake again. You don't have to use all your strength. Tell me when it's applied.
I think it's applied.
Okay. So we're going to release the bleed point. I don't know whether the camera can pick up the amount of muck that's coming out there. Okay, is that all the way to the floor?
Yeah.
Okay, now release. And apply. Up and down.
Up. Down. Up.
Oh,
Down.
get that back in there. Down.